Hi, my name is Zach, and today I'm going to go over my experience with the Transformer table and Transformer couch. So why did we go with this company in the first place? Well, we loved the freedom that we had and the ability to completely customize our living room and our living space exactly the way that we wanted. We had that ability to customize and optimize our space. So we decided that 7 couches would be exactly the amount we needed for our living room, and then we ordered a black Transformer table for the kitchen space, the Transformer coffee table to hide the leaves of the table, and the Transformer extendable bench that also had leaves within it. All of our Transformer products came in great shape. There was no damage to anything. The only unfortunate part of the whole process was just that it was a ton of packaging. If we wanted to set up 7 couches for the living room, it means we had to build 7 couches and open up 7 couches, and that whole process was a little bit lengthy, but we found that it was rewarding at the end. Although it was a lot of work to set it up, it was very easy to follow the instructions and easy to understand, and it was satisfying in the end to know that all the furniture in our living room was furniture that we built and we put together ourselves and made it exactly the way we wanted to, as opposed to, getting a couch delivered to our door and having to fit it through the doorway and just putting it down, and that's the way it's got to be forever. The nice thing about our couch arrangement is that we can change it. If we decide that we want to move things around one day, we have that ability. Something to keep in mind if you are someone who is ordering couches from Transformer Table is that if you have a plan for how many couches you want, they each come with 2 armrests. So when we combine the couches, and there's a clip that you can use to attach the couches together so that they don't move anywhere. But you don't need the armrests then if you're having middle couches. So in our basement storage, we have like 10 armrests or something that we just don't know what to do with. So Transformer Table, if you're ever watching this, a good option for your customers might be to have the armrests as an add-on and take it off the price a little bit, just so that people aren't stuck with a ton of armrests that they don't know what to do with. But hey, we have backups, and if we ever decide to move anything around, it's nice to know we have those armrests if we need them. One thing I want to highlight with Transformer Table is that it is quality stuff. Like, this is not light furniture, which is a good thing. You don't really want light furniture that can be easily pushed around and scratch your floors. You want something that's solid and it's going to anchor down and be a comfortable place that you feel confident sitting in for years to come. We specifically chose this furniture with our dogs in mind because we are dog parents that let our dogs on the couch because they love to lie on the couch with us and cuddle with us when we watch TV, and we love that experience. So we wanted to have furniture that our dogs could be allowed to go on, and we weren't worried about their paws scratching it up, or if someone accidentally has an accident because they're too comfortable, or whatever the case is. We wanted to consider those things. So we had guests over to our new house for the first time, and our little puppy Dalmatian was up on the couch, and he was very excited about the new couch and about the new people, and he had a little bit of an accident on the couch, and it was actually really easy to take care of. The liquid kind of rolled off of the cover, so it didn't sink in and soak into the cushion. We were able to easily take off the cover because we assembled it ourselves. We knew exactly how to do it. So we took the cover off, threw it in the wash, put a new backup cover on, and we were able to continue on our evening smoothly without any long drawn out embarrassment or anything like that. We were very pleased with how that process went. To talk about the comfort of sitting on the couches, I mean, hey, they're comfortable couches. The backing, you attach yourself, you slide the backing into a certain slot, and at first I was a little bit skeptical as to how much weight these things could hold, because on appearance they don't look like they're like super sturdy, but they really are. And I'm a big guy, and I'm very comfortable leaning my back into it while I watch TV or just hanging out with people, so I would recommend it. These couches are very comfortable, and they're very wide, which is nice. Like, throughout my whole life, I've never been able to lie down on a couch with my full body because I'm 6'1". I'm always kind of, I got to pull my legs up. I got to curl in some way. On these couches, I can sprawl out and lie down, and it's very comfortable. It's very refreshing to have furniture where I can do that on that isn't my bed. So, I mean, hey, kind of a double use for this couch. If you ever have guests over that are staying the night, I would be more than comfortable and excited even to offer this couch to somebody to sleep on. Don't need a guest bed if you have one of these couches. Plus, if you wanted to make your seating area a bit longer or a bit shorter, you can just twist the couch, move the backing, move the armrest, so you can make it a little more narrow, a little bit long, whatever it is that you want. Moving on to the table, we've been very pleased with our experience so far. Just like the couches, when there's any kind of liquid on it, it just kind of rolls off the surface, which is really nice. Since we've gotten this new house, we've hosted a lot of, housewarming things, and we've had a lot of people coming over, and it's been really, really easy just to slide our table open, put some new leaves in, and all of our guests are always shocked and impressed that we're able to do this with such ease, and it's such a smooth process, and we really enjoy it. The table is solid, it's heavy, it feels good, but even though it's made out of solid oak, it slides really easily. Like the metal, it doesn't grind when you pull it. You don't have to put a lot of effort into it. It slides almost effortlessly, which is really nice because when you're opening up a table, it's often kind of a pain to do that process. And Transformer Table makes that really easy. So I would really recommend it. We also got the bench, like I mentioned earlier. So we put chairs on one side when guests come over, and we open up the bench as far as we have to. We know that we have enough leaves, and we're easily able to sit any amount of people around that table. And it's just really nice. I know I've said this before, but it's a smooth process that's really easy. And you don't want to put up a big fuss and make a scene in front of your guests when you're trying to, extend the table last minute. More people showed up than you expected or whatever. It's a really smooth process. So it's also nice because it's just me and my wife living here, so we don't really need a very big table. We just need like a small 2-person table. So we're easily able to adjust it back to the needs that we want after the company leaves, and it's just down to me and her again. The table and the bench came nearly full assembled, so there really wasn't much work for us to do there. We only had to assemble the coffee table. That was a really smooth process. It was really easy. I was surprised how fast that it went. And it's just so nice that we have a matching coffee table that matches with our dinner table, that sits in really well with our couches, because it pulls the room together but also makes it feel separate at the same time. So it's really nice. In conclusion, I would say that we recommend Transformer Table for any use that we have done ourselves, having a couch, a coffee table, or a kitchen table, or the bench. We recommend all of these products. And of course, when you're buying furniture, you have to assemble yourself. Sometimes that takes a bit of work, but it is worth it in the end.